Hey everyone, in today's video, we will dive into one of the core features of Java, string immutability. Why is string immutable in Java and why does it matter? Let's break it down with some small examples. What is string immutability actually? The first thing first, let's understand this. What does it mean for a class to be a immutable? An immutable class is one whose state cannot be changed after it is created. In Java, the string class is immutable, which means once a string object is created, it cannot be altered or modified. Why does string need to be immutable? I mean, why the developers of the Java decided to make the string class immutable? You may be wondering, why do we need this? Well, there are a few key reasons. Security is the first thing. Strings are widely used in Java and we often deal with sensitive informations like passwords or URLs. If strings were mutable, a malicious actor could change their content, causing vulnerabilities. Let's take one example and understand it in a good manner. Suppose I have this string literal. Okay, let's replace secure with hat. Let's test this. You may guess the output. It's hacked password. So think about it. If a string was mutable, an attacker could change the content. Immutability prevents such vulnerabilities. Okay, but here it's not changing. Actually, it's not happening here. Instead, the new object is created here. Instead of changing here, there is no changes happening here in this object. Instead, a new object is created which address is stored into this reference variable of a string. Okay, so the next thing is, because of this string immutability, performance has been increased. Strings are used heavily in Java, especially in networking. If they were mutable, we would have to worry about synchronization and thread safety. Immutability guarantees that no other thread can modify the string while it's being used. Let's take another example to understand it better. See, so I have created one string object using this literal hello, and it is stored inside the original reference variable. Now we are adding a world into it. Okay, and I have saved it into the new reference variable, and let's print it out one by one. So see, first it is printing hello, and the second one is printing hello world. You may guess why it happened. You can notice that the original string remains the same and the new string is created instead of modifying the original. This behavior avoids data corruption in multi-threaded environments. Okay, now let's come to the next point. Why was a string made immutable in Java? The developers of Java made the string class immutable for several important reasons. The first thing is thread safety, and the second thing is hashing. It's the same hashing that is used inside the hash map. Strings are used as keys in hash maps. If they were mutable, changing a string after it's used as a key would break the integrity of the hash map, causing bugs. Okay, let's take another example to understand this point in a better way. I'm pasting one example code here. Let's delete it. Okay, so first thing, I have stored username in key, admin in value. Got it? Let's import it from java.util package. This also. Cool. Now I have created one hash map with the string as a key and a string as a value. Now I am using put method to store the key and value, which is user and admin, inside the hash map, right? Now I am just changing the key value to uppercase. It means username will be stored in this area, in this variable, as the uppercase username. So here key will be like this, username in uppercase. Now I am printing the value of the map using the get method, using on the basis of this. So if the key is present, this key, then it will return the value and print into the console. Let's check it. See, admin as the value is printing this one. So in this case, even though we change the key string, the original reference remain intact, avoiding issues in a data structure like hash map. Now let's move to the next point. What happens internally? Actually, internally Java optimizes string uses with something called the string pool. It uses the concept of, sorry, string pool. When you create a string, Java checks if that string already exists in memory. If it does, it reuses the existing one. This saves memory and improves performance. Let's take another example to understand it. See, it's the same literal is stored into this variable str1, and same hello literal is stored into the variable str2. Now I'm checking using the this whether it is same or not. Actually, this thing is actually comparing the addresses of the two objects, not the content. Both references point to the same object in memory. See, let's check it. It's true. It's returning true means both both the literals means both the objects of the address, sorry, both the addresses of the object is returning true means its addresses are equal. In this case, both str and str points to the same memory location in the string pool, saving space and improving performance. Here in this case, we do not need to create separate objects to store the hello literal one by one. Now let's move little bit further. So since strings are mutable, modifying a string creates a new string object rather than changing the original one. This leads to the creation of new objects instead of modifying existing ones. This is a very good concept. I'm pasting one more example to understand this in a better way. See here, Java is stored into the text. Now I'm adding programming to it. So this will create a new string object. This will be same. The object that stores this Java keyword will be stored in an object. It will not be modified or altered. Instead, when you add this, a new object will be created. Let's check it. It's Java programming coming. In this example, when we append programming to text, a new string object is created and the original string Java remains unchanged. To sum it up, string immutability in Java is a delicate design choice made for performance, security, and thread safety reasons. It allows strings to be efficiently used in a multi-threaded environment, guarantees that string objects are shared safely, and ensures that string hashing remains consistent. I hope your all doubts are cleared. That's all for today. I hope this gave you a clear understanding of why string is immutable in Java. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Catch you next time.